few years ago, semi-auto sort of went through the doldrums and they didn't really, well, they slowed up a lot, but the last few years it's taken off again. We got everything from a keeper that will put it on the back, they can go along on the quad bike and they've got a gun there for when they're checking the pens and so on. A farmer checking the sheep in the mornings, if there's a fox about first thing in the morning, it's there. So it's a general pest control. Pigeon shooting obviously in the hide and that. All these are 2+1 cartridge capacity. So it's a good all-rounder. Probably not so much on a driven day, a little bit frowned upon. There are more people going out with them, but I know even on our shoot, there's one or two that will bring, a guest will bring a semi-auto and everybody's looking all the time. So, yeah. So I always say to people, you ought to buy 2 guns. We're finding a lot more people buying them for clay shooting now compared to 2 years ago. It seems to be more acceptable on the clay line now. The manufacturers keep coming out with newer models and models that people want and keeping it all nice and fresh. So I've just picked out 2 here today. Similar sort of guns, different manufacturers, but good all-round guns that people absolutely love. I like the Maxus. It's a gun that doesn't go wrong. It feeds easily. It's just a nice all-round gun. Handles well. People generally, they'll pick it up and, oh God, I can shoot that, which is always nice to hear. But the Franchi's it's been around for years, but it's new model. It's done up in this nice snake camo, which it looks nice. Obviously, it's going to shoot a lot better by looking nice. But these handle really nice. Franchi, it's all a part of the Beretta family, so a 7-year warranty on these, so they obviously really confident in the guns. People will come in and ask for a Browning Maxus or to look at one, and then we do, to be fair, we show them other guns in the similar sort of price range, and the Franchi comes up in that category. But the first gun that people ask for is a Browning Maxus, if they got that sort of budget. If it's there are cheaper Turkish models out there, which are absolutely fine if you've got that sort of budget. But if you can push out, or if you want to push out further, these are the guns that people tend to go for. And quite often the first gun that people pick up is a bit like buying a car. It's the first car they see, they tend to go back and buy that car, and it's the same with guns. The first gun somebody picks up in the shop, they'll go for all the rest and then go back to the original one, which is always a good thing because then they're happy in their mind that they've made the right choice. The thing with the Beretta and the Benelli is generally they're more expensive. For a lot of people, the semi-auto is a second gun anyway, so they don't mind spending a couple of thousand or more on an over and under, but the semi, just in their mind, I don't need to spend so much money on this. So spending £1,500 on a semi isn't everybody's cup of tea. So both of these, because they're below £1,000 and well below £1,000 for the Franchi, that ticks the boxes for them. So it comes down to price, really. And these are just nice, smooth guns as well to work action-wise.